I wasn't sure what to talk about for this video. I had thought about things, but it didn't seem like enough for a full video. So I'll just have to try and make it work. As you can see, it's a bit later than usual for when I record these. So it's dark out because it's been getting darker earlier. Aside from that, I guess I will start with that. This next weekend is my first appointment for laser hair removal, and I'm having it done for my facial hair. I'm really nervous about it, especially because I have to stop using my skincare stuff for a full week beforehand, and I'm unsure of how that's gonna pan out. It's something that I'm definitely really nervous about, especially because just so happens that this week is the week that the school is doing their photos for everybody, and it's just kind of unfortunate timing, maybe, unless it doesn't make that much of a difference for me to, stop doing the skincare stuff, which would be kind of cool. I mean, I do like for it to be beneficial in some way because I mean I have been doing it, but it would be nice for it to not be like catastrophic or something for me to take a break from it, and I'm doing my best to be optimistic about that. So yeah, I'm sure everything will be all right, and that taking a break from it won't do anything too like severe to my skin. Should be uh, should be good, I think. And aside from that part of it, I'm kind of nervous about going somewhere new and doing something unfamiliar, and also just the financial side of it too. As I've mentioned in the past, I do still have some pretty significant financial issues with the amount of money that I make and so on. I don't really want to get into that right now, but it is a big thing for me still currently that I'm trying to figure out how to resolve. But it seemed like this was something I should do, and it's something that I've wanted to do for a long time. I'd like to be able to get it done for my body hair too. It's just the cost of everything, and I'm definitely considering doing it despite that because I have saved up a decent amount of money over the past few years working at the school that I work at. So, something I'm thinking about. I guess we'll have to see how much things cost and if I can get any deals. And just trying to budget things. Uh, Aside from that, not entirely sure what to talk about. I guess I've still been kind of sick. I've wore a mask again all week at work, and it's mostly been like a cough and like um, congestion and with like some nasal drip stuff and whatnot. It's still kind of frustrating to be dealing with still, and I don't know. I guess I'm also grateful that it wasn't too bad. I don't know. Not a fan of being sick, but who is, I guess. Um, Gosh, I really don't know what to talk about. There was some nice things that happened at work too, I guess. Even one thing that I had happened the week before that I had forgotten to mention when I was having a really difficult time. One of the little kids came up to me while we were watching them on the playground and asked if I was okay, and it really brought me to tears actually because that was the day of or the day after that I had kind of realized that my hormone levels for the past however many months, like 9 months or so, were not really in the right range for me getting the kind of results or feminization that I had been looking to have or see. And that, among other things, were really getting to me. Like, just my, I guess, my situation in life and where I'm at and everything. It was all just kind of weighing on me really heavily, and I was in kind of a really negative mental spiral from it. And to have this little kid who barely like understands anything, well, I mean, maybe they understand more than we think, but like, just have them come up to me and ask if I'm okay. It really, really, really struck me, and I couldn't help but cry. Uh, so that was really sweet, and I've had like some other things like that happen this past week too. Not like to the same extent that it made me cry, but just kids from uh, the last year who obviously aren't in the class anymore, telling me they miss me and giving me hugs and stuff. And yeah, just like, I guess the like hugs that I get, even from the ones that I still do have in class this year, because, it's preschool. So some of them are there for a couple years, some of them go straight to kindergarten based on when they start. And there are some students that are still in this class from last year. And they've been very sweet again, giving me hugs and stuff, and that means a lot to me. And even a couple of the new kids were like chasing after me as I was trying to leave or trying to block me. And I thought that was kind of cute and sweet. And I had to, tell them that I have things to do, I have to go. Uh, but it, it was sweet. It was touching, I guess. It's kind of something that I'm still kind of like unfamiliar with. I guess it feels like a little surreal to me, especially because I've like had such a harsh perspective of myself for such a long time. And I mean, I've worked a lot to try and uh, overcome that and see myself differently, and also just tried to improve myself in a lot of other ways too. So to see that like kind of contrast between how I've viewed myself so much in the past and like I guess how others view me, not even just the little kids, they like teachers and everything there. Really sweet to me too. The woman who is there for the first half of the day uh, in my place, she even has asked me, how I'm doing, and has been very sweet to me. The teacher I work with has been very sweet to me. Just honestly, like everybody that I've worked with there at that school has been very sweet, and I just am like at a loss for words for the gratitude I have for that, and I guess for how far I've come, I guess, in my perspective of myself and everything. It's something that I'm really grateful for just all the wonderful people, and for even being able to get as far as I have. Yeah, it's like thinking about it right now, I guess it puts it more into perspective. It's something I don't really think about as much. I mean, I try to, but it's hard to with all the other things you have to think about. And I guess that's it for this video. So Thank you very much for whoever watches. I really appreciate it, and I wish you the best. Please take care and see you next time.